Call me Neoblade, and this is a training for Terran-Macro-Cycle. You go to the arcade. You can choose a normal map if you want against a very easy AI, but you won't lose any units there, so you will be maxed out very early on. But if you never trained the Terran-Macro-Cycle, there is a video in the description below where I explain the Terran-Macro-Cycle in more detail. You search for revamped or neo-MT. Sorry, my internet is slow. Neo-MT or revamped. Yeah, more easy. You create a game, not play, create a game. Very important to set this on economic focus. You can add a player, a friend, to watch your production and to help you. This is set to elite always. And you start the game. And in the beginning, trust me, it will be difficult enough. You just produce from barracks and build depots. So in the upper right corner you can see we start with a lot of money. This is because we want to start production right away. And it's very important not to get supply blocked. If your TSCs gets higher than 30 seconds, you die. Oh, sorry, not right.
You can also use the attack move command.
And we'll add a second barracks. So you have to A move to get rid of these beacons. But if you have nothing to do, you just wait there at the watchtower. So your idle production will raise if you have idle production. That's why we do not research any how it is called, upgrades. Because if we would do upgrades, the idle production will move up much faster. And we should build depots constantly. And we should build orbital commands. So you can move through this beacon, but if it's too difficult for you, then don't do it. So here is a Dark Templar following you. You can EMP him and then it's visible. And we'll go back to the watchtower. We should not have idle SCVs.
Command center upgrade.
And we'll destroy the rocks down here. We'll not move to the beacon so I can explain the other stuff here. And we'll use MULES. And there's the other problem with this map, that you have to kill High Templar.
Not enough energy.
And you have to keep your production alive all the time. I will build a CC now. But I think you grasp the concept and will And there are repass. Well, if this is too easy for you, then you can put additional buildings on the map, and this is only factory and Rex, using only factory and Rex and upgrades. And you try to stay alive for as long as you can, but at least you have to reach the 8-minute mark. So
You can also use the attack move. Well done.
and now I try to get every beacon. I will explain the objectives here.
Add-on complete.
A move beacon means that you reach the beacon with your complete army and it vanishes. Failed A move means that there's a timer here. You have 5 seconds to react to a new beacon on the map, and you have to A move within 5 seconds to this beacon. There are some problems with loading medivacs. So if you miss a beacon in time, then this is displayed here. So now we have the production. The cycle is Starport, factory, barracks. First you check your Starport. Second, factory. And third, Rex. Why? Because you wanna press down the Marine button or the Marauder button to spend all your money to get your minerals on 0. So we'll check this. And I have not enough barracks here, but we'll check this. First the factory on the button below. I can see, yeah, you can see it. Factory, Neoblade, come on, factory. I did it a little bit better in the next replay. Factory, check, barracks, check. Check, factory, check, barracks, check. But we'll see it a little bit better in the other replay. Check the video again. Yeah, it looks good. And we'll fast forward this. I died before the 8-minute mark because I forgot about the upgrades and the marine production. You should as many barracks as you need, but be careful not to overextend adding barracks on this map, because otherwise your idle production will increase very fast, because you need gas and minerals for upgrades, for tanks, and for other stuff. I built a Raven here, but I think we can now see the right order. These rocks here you can destroy it after 4 or 5 minutes. These rocks here can be destroyed. And we'll take a look at the production now. We should see Starport, factory, barracks. And my money is on 0. Not the gas, but it's very difficult to have enough gas for everything. In one attempt I had not enough gas to build ravens and tanks. And we'll check again. First starport, then factory, then barracks. And then we need additional SCVs. But SCVs have the highest priority. But this is about the cycle. Starport, factory, barracks. And since this is too much for me, you see my idle production is very high because I forgot about these upgrades. I did not produce enough in my barracks. Starport, factory, barracks. I'm checking the engineering bay again. Starport, factory, barracks. And try to reach this beacon if this is too not difficult enough. But I think you find it very difficult just to stay at the watchtower, kill the Dark Templar, kill the High Templar, and not lose too many ghosts, because if you lose 10 ghosts, you're dead. This is it. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you guys in the next video, and please subscribe to my channel. Welcome to a small additional part, and if you play a normal game and you wanna take a look at your idle production, you can use GameHard. It's an interface like Standard Enhanced, and it looks like this. And if you have Control-Shift-O activated, it should be the standard, you have scores in the upper right corner, and you have the idle production time. You have seen the idle production time at an objective at Darkline's multitasking trainer revamped on my map. I used Altered Theme for this map. And this idle production time is very important that you can take a look at it in every game you play, in every one-on-one you play, I think. Otherwise, this interface might not work. So, there's an important part about this idle production time. As you can see, green is my color in this game. It rarely gets up. It rarely increases the value. Why? I do not have tech labs. I only have one tech lab, and this is not idle. My OC is doing something, my tech lab is researching something, my barracks is producing a marine, my factory is building an add-on, and my starport is building a medevac. The build order I played does not make sense, but I wanted to take a look at my idle production and to switch between 6, 4, and 3. Starport, factory, barracks. And I wanted to build workers constantly, and I wanted to build and to throw mules constantly. So, I will now go to faster, and you will see this rising. So, if you're in a replay where you think your production was bad, take a look at this rising value and identify which building is causing this rising. I don't know if the rising is the right word, but I think you know what I mean. This value increases. This increasing, rising, I don't know. I will use rising. Okay, so I don't build SCVs, and that's why idle production time is rising. It's increasing. It's increasing. Rising is something like whatever. It's increasing. So we'll see this idle production time is now stopping again because I built an OC.
Add-on complete.
And now it's increasing again because I do not build stuff from the factory. So you should try to stay below 1500 in a game versus the AI. But if you build a lot of tech labs because you want to build marauders, your tech lab can only research 3 upgrades, and then there is no possibility to increase to do upgrades in those tech labs anymore. So the idle production time will increase the complete time. But now we'll figure out the production cycle once more,
Command center upgrade complete.
and to see the mental checklist. So we will see Starport, factory, barracks. Starport, I built a depot. Starport. Right now we don't see factory. Starport, factory, barracks. I move my army. Take a look at the SCVs. Starport. Factory is always missing, very bad. There's Starport, factory, barracks. I add SCVs again, because I'm not at 70 SCVs. Starport, factory, barracks. I built a depot again. So I think you grasp the concept of this, and if you have trouble, if you're in the lower leagues and you are not feeling well only using 3 hotkeys, you can do something other as well. I recommend this from bronze to platinum. So we'll just take a look at the idle production time here. You see it's not increasing because I have no tech lab. Idle worker time is very important to watch as well. And here's my tech lab. And since my tech lab is not researching anything, my idle production time will increase all the time. But we'll take a look at the mental checklist and a little trick I use. I put all the 3 buildings on 1 hotkey. I do not tap those. I use 6, 4 and 3, but I take a look, is everything building stuff? Are all my production facility building something? And we'll see this now in action. And there I see the factory is not building stuff, so I immediately change it. Now Starport. Starport, factory, barracks. The barracks shows only 2 points, but it's okay. And we'll should see it again. Starport, factory, barracks. You don't have to build anything, you have to check. if the barracks is building 2 Marines, everything is fine. Starport factory barracks, and now I put the barracks only on one hotkey, so I could check the Marine production. This is more programmer-like, this is more like innovation does it. So thank you very much for listening. Please subscribe to my channel and I see you guys next time.